What's up guys, this is Sun Warrior 2. This is my first video on Summoner's War, and I would like to address an issue that I feel that a lot of beginners are facing. So a lot of beginners are facing this difficulty in progressing in scenario and progressing in good dungeons. So that's why I feel that a lot of beginners, they tend to face that difficulty. Then they tend to find that this game is boring. They find that it's boring, and so they quit. So I'm here to clear the doubt that this game is not hard to play. It's just that you're doing it wrong. One thing that I see a lot of beginners doing is they are feeding their monsters. They are feeding the wrong monsters. So in challenge you get a lot of monsters. You get monsters like Kanamiya, all these, Colleen, yeah, all these monsters. Do not feed these monsters. These monsters will help. Do not feed them. Let me show you why these monsters can help. So, as you can see, Bernard, he's one of those you can get from the Giants challenge. One of those monsters you can get from the Giants Keymaster challenge. So Bernard is good because of that attack buff, of that speed buff that you can get. The speed buff plus that 30% attack bar increase. So that speed buff, it helps to increase the number of turns your team gets during scenario, dungeons, yeah. So think of it like a chess game. So you need to make use of your moves so that the opponent doesn't win, so that you can win. So if the opponent gets less turns, you get more turns, you get a larger opportunity to win, right? So that's the case. So you get more turns, you can attack more, and you win. And you can win. Second thing about Bernard, attack and defense break. Single target attack defense break. So because of that attack and defense break, you can damage your opponents more. So more damage on opponents and lesser damage on you because of that attack break. Attack break decreases their attack, decreases the damage that they deal to you. So increases your team's survivability, and yeah, something like that. So do not feed your Bernard. Very useful. And third thing is the basic attack. Doesn't really do much, but it deals damage according to your speed. So get your Bernard speed nice and high, so that you can deal some damage with your Bernard. And just a heads up, I also want to clarify some doubts from some beginners. So I noticed that a lot of beginners, they tend to not look at the monster types. Yeah, you can see attack, support, defense, support, attack, support, all these. They don't see all this, and HP. Yeah, they don't see all these. They just think that, oh, I'm just gonna look at that. Okay, let's just dump attack. Let's just dump attack on a Bernard, because yeah, it's good. I want to clear it faster. I want to deal more damage. So okay, sure. Why not dump some attack runes on Bernard? No, do not do that. Look at the monster type. Support types, give them HP. Support types are meant to help your team to win, to buff your team, debuff the opponent, and to help your team to win, heal, etc. Do not put attack main stats. Do not put main stats of attack on your support types. Do not do that. I know a lot of pros, they put attack they put attack main stats on their support types. Yeah, that's because they're pros. They do that because they know how to play. They have the right stats. They have the right substats, and they are pros. Don't follow them. Not yet, at least. As a beginner, you don't have that good runes. Your runes are not really that good. So put HP stats, HP, and maybe some speed. HP stats on your support types. Yes. Okay. Next thing. Attack types. Attack stats. Attack types. Attack, crit damage, attack. Yeah. All these I would address later in the runing video that I will do later, but I will just address them briefly here. So, attack for attack types, rune, attack, crit damage, attack, main stat. And for defense types, like for example tractor, it's preferable for you guys to do the triple defense, but if you're using a defense type for offense, then maybe defense, crit damage, defense, something like that. Yeah. But for monsters, I know a lot of people, for monsters like Friend, do not put attack. Put HP and speed. Do not put attack on your main stat. You look at the type. Don't just put attack on any monster and put it on the right monster. Third thing I would like to address is I see that a lot of people, they are putting flat stats on their monsters. Yeah, flat stats like this. 2 4 6 runes. 2 4 and 6 here at the top in the bracket beside the rune name. 2 4 6. Yeah. Do not put flat stats like this. Do not put flat stats like this. Do not do that. They give a lower stat. They give lower stats. For beginners, unless they are 5-star or 6-star runes, do not put flat stats on your monsters. Always use percentage stats other than speed. Do not use flat stats. Flat stats are useless and they give lower stats, making your monsters more squishy, have lesser attack, lesser defense, lesser speed, lesser HP, lesser attack. Yeah, something like that. So do not put flat stats. They are useless. Yeah. That's another thing I have to address. Now, something else I would like to address is you guys are doing scenario totally wrong. Scenario, you guys are putting like random monsters. You guys are just dumping monsters like these. You're just dumping them here. They know what you do? You just dump unruined, unleveled monsters into scenario, and you just battle like the stage that you're at, and you just dump unruined and unleveled monsters. Look, they die. Exactly, they die. Don't do that. You're not gonna get anything from that. See, you won't get anything. And another thing is that you guys are not farming. You guys are not farming EXP. You guys are just going to the latest stage. Then you just use the monster that you want to use, and you battle. You don't even bother to go back and to farm some EXP. Look, you don't bother to go back, farm some EXP. Just like that, you're dead. you guys, you need to go back. You guys probably are still at normal, so you guys might want to go to hard. Or if you guys are already clearing hard, then go to hell. The best way to do it is to do it as you go along. So you're at Garen Forest, Mount Sis, Kibble Ruins, Mount White Rigon, then Terrain Forest. Probably a lot of you will stop at Terrain Forest because of the boss that stuns, because of Lightning Strike, Defense Break, and stun. So why not go back to Garen Forest and do hard? Then you go all the way to Kibble Ruins, do hard. Then once you can't do it anymore, go back, do hell. You can get good runes and EXP from all of that. Do it. Don't just say that, oh, I can't clear it, let me stop. It's useless to clear it. No, just do it. It's not useless. Clear all your normal, hard, and hell modes if possible. Do it, get the EXP. It will help. Another thing is that you guys are not farming arena. You guys should at least be farming these. Get that crystal, get those crystals, get those glory points. Yeah, just clear it. Just clear it. Yeah? Yeah, just clear these. Yeah, just clear it so that you can gain some glory points. See? Just by clearing it, you get like 4 glory points. Get 4 glory points so you can buy these buildings. These buildings, buy these. Don't buy scrolls. Scrolls are useless. I know you guys want Nat 4s, you guys want to collect monsters, Nat 4s, Nat 5s. Yeah, stop trying to collect Nat 4s and Nat 5s. They are useless. Not necessarily useless, but at your point in time, Nat 4s and Nat 5s are not very useful. For beginner stage, they're not very useful. So, get all these buildings. Yeah, as you can see, I got all these already. Yeah, all these. Because all these, they give stats, extra stats. Like defense. Okay, this is arcane power attack. And this is arcane power attack speed. So, other than these two which help with arena defense, you might not want to buy these two yet. The others, they give stats they give universal stats throughout the whole battle. Like, they give it in scenario, they give it in guild, they give it in dungeons, and they give it in everything. So they are universal. Do not just think that, oh, this one's for guild, this one is for arena. Okay, don't think that, oh, this one is for guild. This one, oh, it's just for Hall of Water, Hall of Fire, Hall of Wind, Hall of Light, Hall of Dark. No, that's not it. They're all universal. All this is the element, the attribute that they affect. So this one, they affect attributes on your team, not the opponents, your team. All these are for all of those on your team, not the opponents. The opponents do not get these buffs. So, buy these. Do not buy scrolls. Do not buy scrolls just because you want Nat 4s, Nat 5s. Look at Nat 4, Nat 5 rates. They're like 8%. That's like only less. That is less than 1 in every 10 scrolls. Less than that. Then Nat 5s, 1 in every 200 scrolls. Where are you gonna get those 200? It's gonna take forever to get 200 from here. It's gonna take forever to get 200 from here. It's like 150. One battle you get like 3 to 5. One battle you get like 3 to 5 glory points. And look, it takes like half an hour to get one arena wing. So it's not very efficient by doing that. And last but not least, do not feed your Nat 4s and Nat 5s. Do not feed them. Just like how I said, do not. Just like how I said, do not feed these. Just like how I said, do not feed these monsters. Do not feed these monsters. Do not feed these monsters. No, no, no. Do not feed them. I know some people in the chat say, oh, these are useless. Oh, look, someone's doing summoning. Oh, these are useless. Don't do it. Don't feed it. They are useless. Like if they say they're useless, they're trash, don't use it. Feed it. Don't do it. They can be useful to you in the future. Like how these, some people might say, oh, they're useless. Oh, they suck. But I'm using it. I'm using it in like Necro. Yeah, I'm using it in Necro like this. Yeah, I know it's a Hall of Heroes, but I know it's Hall of Heroes. I know some people say Hall of Heroes are not so good. Hall of Heroes are bad. I know some people say that. Don't deny it. I know some pros say that. But Hall of Heroes, some of them are good. Not all of them, but some of them. But still, don't feed your Nat 4s. Don't feed your Nat 5s. They are hard to get units. And last but not least, do not feed your light dark Nat 4. Light dark Nat 3s. Do not feed your light dark Nat 3s. They are very, very hard to get, like this. They are hard to get. They are very hard to get. Especially because light and dark scrolls are hard to come by. It's so hard to come by. I know a lot of you get mystical scrolls by buying from Glory Shop, from events, like this, from events. Yeah, I know you get these from events. Yeah, I know. You get it from events. Yeah, but no, don't use it. Don't use it. Get your Nat 4s, Nat 5s, then you feed it to your other monsters. Trash your monsters like, oh, Shannon. Yeah, I know. I said Shannon is not trash, but honestly speaking, if you do that, Shannon is not as good as some Nat 4s. So don't feed your stuff. Don't do it. Yeah, don't do it. Yeah, so technically that's all the points that I have to give for this video. I will make a dungeon video. I will make a beginner dungeon video, updated. I know Bagel has a beginner's video on that, but his is not updated. I'll give you a more updated dungeon guide soon in the next video, or maybe a later one, and another one on how to ruin your monsters. Yes, on how to ruin your monsters. So this is Sun Warrior 2 signing off.